Hi guys, so today I'm going to be making a pumpkin pie cheesecake thing. I'm going to make some baby food as well when I'm making that. And then I'm going to clean up the house a little bit, and I'm going to try out some new Walmart makeup that I just got. It was on clearance. So if you guys are interested in seeing all that, then just keep watching. Okay, so at Walmart yesterday, I went to go buy a concealer, and I couldn't find the makeup aisle because they had like totally moved it. They're remodeling our Walmart. And so anyway, I went looking all over for the makeup aisle, and I noticed that the clearance aisle had a bunch of makeup on sale. So I went and I found a bunch of good stuff that I probably would have bought in the future maybe just to try out. And it was either like half off or around that. So I got some new stuff to try out, and I thought it'd be fun to try it out with you guys. Okay, so this is what I got. I got Profusion Perfect Pout Soft Matte Lip Tint, and I thought it looked really pretty. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know what color it is. I'm curious. So it was originally $4. It is on sale for $2. I love finding sales and deals that way. Okay, so Burt's Bees, it's a brown mascara, black brown I guess. Nourishing mascara, long lasting with jojoba oil, 100% natural. So it was $9.43, and now it was only like $4.75 for that one. And I probably won't open this one today. It looks like it has like those like silicone bristles, so I think I'll like it though. But I just got a new one not that long ago, so I don't really want to open it when I'm not going to be using it at this moment. And then the Revlon Age Define Foundation. This is in the color Ivory, Fresh Ivory, and it's SPF 20. It was $12.94, and then I got it for $6.47, and it has like a little pump, which I'm excited about for that. And then I got CoverGirl CG Smoothers, and I got it in the cover Translucent Tawny, and that's the color of it. And it was $6.58, but I got it for $3.30. So I thought about using that as a bronzer or as just like a contour. Okay, and then I got Revlon Photo Ready Instafix, and I'm guessing it's a foundation. It doesn't actually say that, but I'm assuming that it is one. It's SPF 20 as well, and it's a stick. It's in the color Ivory as well because I'm super pale, and it was $11.94, and I bought it for $6. And then I got the Profusion Amethyst Gems 5-shade glitter palette, and they just look really pretty and look really fun, and I don't really have anything like that, so I thought it'd be fun to try it out. I got it for, so it was $7.98, and I got it for $4. And I think that, yeah, that's everything. Okay, so my plan is to do half my face with this one and then half my face with this one. They're both Revlon stick and just liquid, the age define one. So I'm going to use a beauty blender with this one, beauty sponge, whatever, and then I'm going to be using a brush with this one. And I might use this for concealer on this side that I do the liquid, because that's kind of why I got this one, is to use as concealer, because I need more like full coverage under my eyes. They're very dark, and a lot of concealers I find or use don't really cover as much as I need to, so that's why I think this will work well for that. Okay, so it's Revlon Age Define foundation. Seems pretty thick, which I'm okay with as long as it gives me like good coverage. So far it seems to be doing pretty good. It seems like the color is really good color for me too. Sometimes ivory, or like the lightest color of the foundation, is either too light or too dark. And this seems to be pretty good so far. Yeah, I like the color of it. I kind of like the finish from what I can tell. It's more like satiny almost, which makes sense because it's age defying, so usually that's not going to be like matte. For older skin, you usually want, or more mature, you'd want more dewy than matte. Okay, I didn't really need to get like that. So far, I'm really liking it. Like, I kind of expected to like it, but I think I'm actually liking it even more than I was expecting, which is always nice. It's good coverage. Like, I feel like I didn't even need like that much of a second pump, and it would have been pretty good coverage. Like, it's buildable. I got too much for one thing, but anyway, I like it. Anyways, I feel like I don't really need like that much concealer or anything with it. It actually looks really good on my skin. Like, it looks really natural and satin, like I'd say dewy a little bit, but I feel like it's not like super dewy. So I don't know if they still have this in stores, like if they were getting rid of it. You know what I mean? Like getting rid of all of these. Because I hope not, if I like all this stuff that it's in. So there's that side. And now we're going to do the stick. Okay, now I'm going to use this brush. It's a Flower Beauty one. It's just like a kabuki type, and it's still a little wet. I had to clean all my brushes because I haven't cleaned them forever. Okay, so far I'm not loving it because I feel like I had to use a lot and it's not even like covering what I really needed to, and I feel like the color isn't super great. But maybe as a concealer it will be better. I don't know. I just feel like I said, I feel like it took more, like I did use a lot on the side, but I didn't actually mean to. But I feel like it didn't even need as much as I used on this side. But I feel like this side, just the color isn't as good of a match, and I used quite a bit and it didn't cover, like I was saying, so the coverage just isn't fantastic. But maybe, like I said, with using it as a concealer, it will work better. I just feel like I need to like keep layering it on, but I don't know if it's actually gonna cover like I need it to. I'll be sad if it doesn't even work as a concealer, because it's kind of and maybe it would do better with this side. I don't know. It's just not working really great for me. I don't know though. I have some other foundation on here too, so. I don't know, it's okay. I just feel like I had to use a lot to like build it up. I'm gonna try it on this other side. I'm just kind of using my finger under my eye as concealer. I don't know, it's just like okay. It's not my favorite so far. I think I'll have to keep playing around with it, and then I can kind of let you guys know, like using it as a concealer too. It might even be better to like do it first before the foundation, to use it as like a concealer. I feel like it does do a little better with my finger too, probably because it's like warmer and it kind of is melting as I'm moving around. But obviously you wouldn't really want to put your foundation on. Like I do put my foundation on with my fingers sometimes, but you wouldn't necessarily want to put like a stick on and then have to rub it in with your fingers all over your face. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure about that. But this one I really like so far. Okay, so this is the CoverGirl and the Translucent Tawny 725. So I'm going to use it as like contour on one side, and then contour on one side, and then I'm going to use it as bronzer on the other side. Still a little wet from washing it earlier. Oops. Done my finger in it. I think it's really good color for, especially if you're like more pale, because I don't feel like it's like too dark, and it's a little more cool, which is what I was wanting, because for contour you want more of a cool than a warm brown. And I do put my contour up kind of high, but it's because my cheekbones kind of are prominent, so I kind of like to put them on there almost to like bring them back in a little bit. But I like this powder, like it blends out really well. I like the color of it. I think it looks really good with this foundation. And then on this other side, I'll use that as bronzer. And the contours I've been using lately are the Makeup Stick Contour and Where's Walnut. You see that? And then the Fenty Beauty in Amber. So I'm using both of those. I think this one would look really pretty with it, but I have been using this one more often, so I think I'll just try that. I'll try them together. And I do like the Fenty one. I just feel like you have to kind of put a lot on or it blends away. So this is the Where's Walnut. Wet and Wild one. And those ones are only like 4, and I like it probably just as much as the Fenty one, and the Fenty one was like 30 something, 32 or something like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this as bronzer here. Okay, so here more of it is like a bronzer, using it just with a bigger brush over contour, and then this one's using it as a contour. I don't know if you guys can tell that well because I know the lighting's probably not that great, but I actually kind of like it more as a contour, which I'm surprised. So far I've been surprised about everything. I just feel like it looks really good with the color of my skin and just the foundation on this side, and it might be because this foundation looks better too. I don't know, but it just doesn't look as like, and I can't see the color as well on the side. I feel like using the bigger brush, which obviously that makes sense because it's like a bigger brush that's getting more dispersed, but even with my other bronzers, you know, I feel like I can see them a little better than this one. So I feel like this is a really good contour powder. So it's good though because I don't have any contour powders really at the moment that I use. So that'll be nice to have too. Okay, so I let it, I forgot which side I let it. Okay, that's, sorry, I'm messing up. Anyway, so they're really pretty colors. I just don't know which one I'm gonna do. Like obviously a lot more like glam looking, and I'm not glam at all, but let's see. I don't know, there's so many. I almost want to try like a couple, but that's a crazy one, you know? Try this, like, this light pink one. I think it's really pretty, but I really love this color too. Come on. And this. Okay. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. Oh, okay, so it like is a straight up glitter, pretty much. I was kind of thinking that there was like shadow and glitter, but I guess that's what a metallic is. I don't know. It is really pretty. I feel like it'd be prettier with something underneath it though, so I'm gonna do and take one of these colors from the Tarte palette and put it like all along the bottom lid. Or on the lid, I guess. Trying to put that on the bottom lid. Now it just looks smoked out. That's what I was going for. Anyway, so I'm gonna put So now I feel like the like more reddish ones would look better, but it's okay, we're just gonna do pink anyway. I have a gold in this palette too, so I think that like the gold underneath this pink one would be really cute. Okay, and I'm also thinking that a cream eyeshadow would be a lot better for these because they're kind of like falling down for them. As I'm kind of on my face. So I feel like if you had a cream eyeshadow, it would really hold on to like all the glitter. I think it looks really cool though. Especially if you had like a party you're going to, or, you know, a night out, a fancy night out. I don't know what number it is, but they're fun. Yeah, so Profusion, Perfect Palette, Soft Matte Lip Tint. Okay, I didn't realize it was a lip tint. I thought it was like a lipstick or something. Obviously I should read, but I just like the packaging. I thought it was really cool. It's darker than I was expecting. It's kind of fun though, it's like orangish. Like an orangish, red, pink. It definitely doesn't go with eyes, but I didn't know it was gonna be this color. Like I was thinking it was a little more pinkish. And it's a little more red, which I think is a pretty color, especially if you were like not really wearing any makeup and you just put this on. I think that would look really good. Kind of like a bold lip and not really much else going on kind of thing. Like one or the other, not both together. Sure. But anyway, I think both are pretty though. Like it's still, I don't know if it's going to dry down to a matte, but it feels pretty moisturizing right now, so it's not bad, which I prefer anyway. I'm going to put some more mascara on real quick. Oh, and then I have a blush. I don't know what blush is. Okay, so I just can't really take myself seriously though with like this combo. I don't know. And like I said, I'd probably wear it on a date night, but I don't know if I love them as much as I thought I would. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wipe it off, just do some like neutral eyeshadow for the rest of the day. I'm gonna go finish cleaning the living room, and then I'm gonna make a pumpkin pie cheesecake thing. So hopefully it tastes good. Okay, so we're gonna make the no-bake pumpkin pie recipe. And I just found it on Facebook. Somebody shared it, a friend shared it, so I saved it and it sounded good. And I decided, since it's like basically fall, that I'll make my first like fall treat. So I have the ingredients on here, so I'm just gonna read them off my phone. So you need 2 cups canned pumpkin, half cup sugar, 8 ounces cream cheese softened, so I just left it out for a little while so it would get softer. And then you need 2 ounces of Cool, or 2 ounces, 2 8-ounce containers of Cool Whip, and I have another one in the fridge, but I let this one stay out a little longer so it'd be easier to mix it into with the mix. The other one's in the fridge, like I said. 1 tablespoon cinnamon, 2 teaspoons pumpkin pie spice, 1 teaspoon nutmeg, and then you need need a 3.4 ounce box instant vanilla pudding, 1 cup milk, and then 2 pre-made pie crust. Okay, so I'm going to start with the bottom layer, which is going to be the cream cheese. And it's going to be this whole tub of whipped topping and then half a cup of sugar. Okay. And you're supposed to mix all this together with a hand mixer, but I don't have one, so I'm going to have to do it by hand. Okay, so 1 thing of cream cheese, 1 thing of whipped topping, and then half cup of sugar. This is 1 cup, I'm just using half of it. I'm going to mix this together, hopefully it's somewhat easy. It would be much easier with like a stand mixer or a hand mixer. Okay, that was going horribly, so I'm going to try the Ninja, which was completely my idea to do. Unless it doesn't work out, then it was my husband's idea. Okay, so it looks like on the top there's still like a little bit of, just tiny little bit of cream cheese that didn't really get blended, but the rest of it looks pretty good, so. Definitely a lot better than it was. Okay, for the next layer we're going to be adding all the spices, pumpkin, and I mixed the pudding mix with milk, so I just put in 1 cup of milk, even though like the box says to put 2. For this recipe they said just to put 1, so I'm going to put it in this bowl. So now we're going to add 2 cups of pumpkin. And it's just the pumpkin puree, not the pumpkin pie mix. Okay, so now I just need to add the spices. It's 1 teaspoon nutmeg. And it's 1 tablespoon cinnamon. And then 2 teaspoons pumpkin pie spice. I thought it would look prettier, yummier than that. And I'm just gonna split it in half between two. I really like that it's like for 2 pies. It would have been nicer just for 1. Okay, so the last thing to do is to just put the topping in the other container. And then you refrigerate it for at least an hour, so we'll put it in there for an hour. Okay, so they're done, and I'm just gonna put them in the fridge for an hour. Okay, I'm trying it for the first time. It's kind of hard because I'm left-handed. Basically to me, and I might need to set up a little more, but it pretty much just tastes like pumpkin pie with like a little bit of sour from the cream cheese. But it's good. I mean, it tastes good, but it's just basically tastes like pumpkin pie, which isn't bad. I'm not complaining. So there's not like a whole lot of other flavors going on, but it kind of tastes almost like a lighter pumpkin pie because there's like so much whipped topping on it, which I like more whipped topping on mine. So it's pretty good. Just not, you know, the most amazing dessert I've ever tried. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. I really like the foundation that I put on earlier, the Revlon Age Defying 3X foundation. I really like the color. I don't know how big their shade range is. I've never seen this one before. So I don't know if they're continuing to sell this one either since it was on sale, but I really hope so because so far it hasn't really creased very much or moved around like at all. And this one that I used to use, the True Match Lumi foundation, used to move around a ton on my face, and I just really do not like this foundation, to be honest. And I think this was actually like their lightest color, or the lightest color they had there, and it obviously doesn't match very well. So anyway, I really like this one. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will hopefully get back to furniture next week. The last ones I worked on was the end tables, and I still need to put the knobs on and get those sold, but I will keep you guys updated on that on my Instagram, which is Caitlin Toland, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.